Hello everybody, welcome back to Vox Race and welcome back to the third and final video in the series on fixing the lower inlet manifold fitted to our Astra 1.6 Z16XEP engine. As you remember, last time we were just finishing off gluing the bearings back into position with some bearing seal, and we were waiting 15 minutes for that to go off. So the 15 minutes are up and we'll rejoin the series there.
Right, pleased to say that I've left this 15 minutes. There's all our little bearings in place. And it works. If we just move this there, it's quite a free, smooth action. And not only that, that doesn't want to lift off where I've glued it in with that bearing seal. So I think we can go ahead and reassemble this now and get it back on the car. So let's crack on with it, see what happens. So the first thing to do is we'll reattach this little actuating mechanism here. That should just snap on like that. And then there was the little spacer that sat in there, like that. So that's the stop for that. That's why it's got that little cut out there. Little piece of extra plastic on that one. And then we've got to put this, whoops, lost the little control mechanism out there. Now I don't know which way it goes on. Ha! That was not good, was it? We can soon work it out from, actually, I think it'll only go in one way. Doesn't want to stay in. Yep, so that was in there. So that little peg locates in that little hole. Little peg there, little hole there. That is the little bearing for it there. So that sits in there. And then this was on slotted holes, but I think the fact that that's holding it in place now, and this rod's fixed, that will now locate where it's going to go. So if I remember right, it was a long screw in there because that's along with the spacer. We'll get that started by hand. That one in, oops, that one in there. Another good thing to do is to keep your workspace tidy. Something that I failed to do today, so I've got bits everywhere and can't find my tools and all sorts of stuff. So that's a good little tip. Should have put my gloves back on actually, because things are a bit mucky still, but still got the large bit in it from taking these off unnecessarily. So a little bit back on there, wind that back on. I'm not going to do these right up tight. In fact, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that one up at all. Something not right there. I don't quite know what at the minute. No, that's it, it's going. I thought for a horrible minute that was had stripped thread or was spinning in the hole or something, so it's not right. So it's just nipped it up. So we can back it off just a little bit. Just make sure that sensor's lined up. So I think that was sitting pretty straight. We'll go for that. Nip that up. Nip that one up. And that's it. Our manifold is all back together working fine. Well, I'm really happy with that fix. So I was a little bit dubious about it because of these bearings, although that one does look like it's come free in there now, which is a bit of a pain. I think it's well stuck to the shaft. I think it'll be fine.
So the manifold all back together. It's just a matter of fitting it to the car. I've got a nice brand new gasket there. Just show you the gasket out of the packet. You can see the holes there for the Twinport valves, and at the bottom there we've got the groove for the exhaust gas recirculation system. If you remember rightly, there were two studs in the engine block with the 13mm nuts on them. That's quite handy because you can hook the gasket over those, and that will stay in place, then it won't fall off. So it's just a matter of trying to get this manifold back into the place it's supposed to be. It's a little bit tricky because there are a lot of pipes and cables and bits of wiring loom and stuff around. So you just want to be careful that none of those get trapped. You get it in there at the right angle and everything out of the way, and it will just drop straight in. You can see the angle I have to put it at to try and get it back in easily, but eventually we get it dropped down into place. Making sure nothing's trapped, and it sits straight onto those two studs and holds into place. So once that's done, all that's left to do is to fit the 2 nuts and 8 bolts we took out in the first place. So once all the nuts and bolts are fitted to the manifold and it's securely fitted into place, and the wiring loom bits and pieces are connected back up to it, it's time to fit everything else. So starting with the inlet manifold, then followed by the throttle body, then the ECU, and then finally the air filter, and making sure all the pipe work and everything is connected back together. So with everything back together and everything bolted down tightly, all the pipes and cables connected, it's time to start the engine. So it's still rattling for you. Definitely sounds like the back. Right, this is have to bend over. Right, so go on there. You can't really get this up, yeah? Go on there. Go on there. Yeah. Go on there. Well, maybe it's I'm not having a listen to it. Bad.
No, it's had on there. A little bit. Like extra.
So that little tickle on those injectors. See, I can't hear it as loud as I used to on there.
It sounds like right here.
Yeah.
Is that where those bolts are?
Very near. One lock there and one lock down there.
Could be that way. It sounds like right here.
Yeah. That's why I went with the manifold thing. Well everybody, as you can clearly hear in the video there, the engine is still rattling quite badly. Pretty sure now it's not the manifold and it's something else. We've obviously fixed the top half, fixed the bottom half, done quite a few investigations, and it doesn't appear to have made any difference. In that video I think it's sounding quite a lot more mechanical. Maybe something wrong with the engine, something in the cylinder head, something in the engine block. So I think we're going to have to do a little bit more investigation there. So next video up will be something a little bit different, so look out for that. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, don't forget to like, share and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.